All right, Pisces, here we go. 12th stop on my 12-stop Zodiac fly-through here for September 2025 Soulmate cycle. Let's cut the deck. Let's do it. I'm going to use the Rider Waite for you. All right? I think you're the only one I use this for in this whole fly-through. All right? Look, aren't you special? Look at you. I think. I could be wrong. I watch these readings. I have no idea. I don't mind being wrong on that, but I don't think so. I think you're the only one I use this for. High Priestess is the theme energy of your reading. Secret. I don't know. Secret. It is. It's a secret. It's a lie of omission. It's a lie. Somebody's keeping something hidden from you. Okay? I don't know. Somebody is keeping something hidden from you. And they may, you're the king of truth, they may blame, somebody's keeping something hidden from you, but they may shift the blame. Somebody's feeling all righteous and stuff, but they may shift the blame onto you and say you're keeping something from them. You follow? They're keeping something from you. So if somebody blames you from not telling the truth about something, they need to take a look at themselves a little bit. Okay? This can also be, which has come up in the weekly readings, I think, a few times for you. There's justice under there too. They see it their way. You see it your way. All right. We need to. In September, we might have a meeting of the minds here. We might get a verdict as to who's right or who's wrong. I'm never a big fan of right or wrong in certain things like that. Sometimes arguments aren't worth winning. You know, keep that in mind. Use your judgment. You know. All right, two fish. Let's go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. It probably bleeds over into October a little bit. Okay? All right. Let's do it. We're doing pyramids. Overall energy it's Queen of Pentacles. Well, according to this, you're right. Which is probably why I told you, sometimes being right, use your judgment if it's worth it. Do you want to sit there in your righteous throne and be right, or do you just want to keep the peace? You are sort of the peacekeeper, the peacemaker, the peacekeeper in this particular month's energy. All right, with someone around you, or maybe a few someones. Okay? All right. This is how someone feels about you. This is how they see you. And this is the potential final outcome. I say it might be advice, though. I kind of paused on that. I say potential because I can't predict free will. I will clarify whatever needs clarifying. The energy is very scattered. If I seem scattered, it's only because the energy is scattered. I have to swim in this shit to pull these readings. So let me sort the energy out here real quick. Okay, let's see where we go. Five of Wands, how they feel about you. Five of Wands. What did I say? What did I fucking say? Rewind, two fish. I said. So there's a conflict here, but is it worth it? Is it worth this Five of Wands nonsense? All right? Somebody's going to accuse you of something. They feel like you're keeping something from them. Remember the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords, and they, again, it might be your job to set them right. It might not be. I don't know. This is bullshit here. What's the center card? Three of Pentacles. And what else? The Ace of Swords. Okay, we have to get some truth here because we're talking about it. Right? We're talking. I said the King of Swords earlier. He came up. I showed him to you. And again, he's holding this sword. This person feels like you lied to them. Either about being together. It's sort of this would be as an exaggerated sort of meaning here. These three cards together would be me accusing you of lying to me because you said we were going to be together forever. And we're not together forever. Everybody fucking says that. That's the pillow talk, right? The moment you pop off and you all just laying there, you're lighting the cigarette. Yeah, baby, we're going to be there forever. We're going to be together forever. Hell, Meatloaf got a whole song about it. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Was trying to bang some chick, and he finally just caved and said, yes, we'll be together till the end of time. And then she put out. Everybody does that. Okay, it's not that exactly, but somebody feels like you did a bait and switch on them, or something along those lines. Okay? That's how they feel. Is it accurate? No. It's their truth. But their truth's got a lot of weeds on it. Okay? I mean, they firmly believe this, but it feels like a whole lot of blame shifting to me. Okay? All right. I remember that Meatloaf song. I couldn't take it anymore. It was driving me crazy. Fine, we'll be together till the end of time. Yeah, I hear you. We've all been there. Two of Swords. Well, how this person sees you, what they think about you. Two of Swords. They think you're blind. They think you're an idiot. Okay. Somebody thinks you're an idiot. A fool, a jackass. Somebody thinks that you're making promises everywhere, all willy-nilly, you don't care. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, it's almost like you're some sort of influencer or something. I mean, this is what I would get pulling on anybody with a YouTube channel. And I mean anybody. I don't care, from the girl that melts soap together to fellow tarot readers to fucking somebody doing makeup things on TikTok or whatever. It doesn't matter. This is a typical reading. Somebody felt like you gave bad advice and it's all your fault and it didn't go right and you're an idiot and you're just willy-nilly. It's just what somebody feels. I have no idea. But this person here feels like you just make promises and you don't keep them. Okay? And they feel it and they think it. Okay. I think you're blind. All right. They think you say things just to keep the peace. Well, this month you might. I said you're the peacekeeper. I said that already. Look, in the overall energy. Well, this energy would say that too. You just say things to keep the peace. You say things because this is a stalemate. This is a making peace card. This is the white flag, right? The Two of Swords. So, okay, fine. Do I think that's true? I don't. But sometimes you have to be that. Sometimes you do, right? Sometimes it's what you don't say that keeps the peace. You know, I mean, I don't talk about my offline readings online very much. I mention little segments and people get upset. If I were to show you an offline reading of societal energies, people would be losing their shit. Why? Because some of them are caught in conspiracy energies and some of them are trapped below this and some of them feel this way and some feel that way. There's nothing you could do. It would end up being an all-out crazy town. Sometimes you have to be this energy where you decide not to engage, not to say something, let things roll off your back, do stuff for your own. I don't know. However it is for you, whatever it is for you, I'm just trying to describe the energy to you. All right? And I'm telling you that you're in the right here. I feel it very strongly that way. Okay? You're doing the right thing. You're represented by this Queen of Pentacles. I think this person is mistaken. I think they're blame shifting a little bit, but not really. Not as bad as what I saw in the blame shifting person in the Capricorn reading. But I think somebody firmly believes that you promised them something and it didn't happen. And for some reason, they're having a slow speed come apart over it. And I say slow speed because it's a Five of Wands. And then when they think about you, they think, yeah, you probably do this all the fucking time. You just say whatever you need to say just to smooth things over. I used to work for a guy like this. He was brilliant at it. He was absolutely brilliant at telling people exactly what they needed to hear in the moment, whether he was going to follow through with it or not, whether it was going to happen or not. He could do it. He could smooth over any situation. All right. I could tell you now, 25 years in the future, life didn't end well for him. It didn't go too well. I won't say what happened to him, but you know, he ended his life very alone. Okay, when you placate people, you end up alone. We'll put it that way. I think this person's mistaken, but I think they see you that way. I think they think in their specific case, you told them what they wanted to hear that benefited you in the moment. Okay? All right. So I think they're going to confront you with it. Yeah, I believe so. But here's the Ten of Cups. It reads as communication here. It's read with the Three of Pentacles. And again, you made it sound good. You made partnership sound good. I'm just throwing the cards because they back up my energy read. Okay, I don't need the cards. I could just have you stare at blue felt for 20 minutes. But it's what I said. These two are read together. This is your final outcome. I think this ends okay for you, but this is tied to this. This person feels like you made false promises. Okay, this is a pie in the sky energy. Look, the kids are getting along, right? Come on, seriously. I mean, How many times are the words in an average park, "Stop hitting your sister," uttered? I mean, seriously, they're everywhere. I mean, you can't go to a park and not hear it at least 6 or 10 times over a 2-hour period. All right? It is what it is. Stop picking on your sister. Stop micromanaging your sister. Stop hitting your sister. It's always that. It always goes that way, doesn't it? Well, why am I saying that here? Somebody here feels picked on a little bit. You made somebody feel small, or at least that's how they think. All right? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who this person is for you. Just, yeah, I don't know. Let's find out. Let's clarify a couple of things. All right, let's do it. There you are. You're all right. You're good. You could bring some peace here. You could make everybody happy here. But there's a pinch of irony to this. All right? I'm talking about your 10 of Cups, your potential final outcome. Listen to what I'm about to say. Rewind it if you need to, because it's really kind of funny. All right? This person thinks that you promised them something. You said what they wanted to hear to get something for yourself, and they think you do that with everybody. This person's probably coming to talk to you. You can make everybody happy here if you tell this person what they want to hear so that they can, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If you actually do what they accused you of, that's the only way to solve this issue. Because if you just, look, I'm not playing with you. If you just butt heads with this person and say, no, you're wrong. That didn't happen. It didn't happen that way. This is how it happened. Blah, 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 blah. You're never going to win that argument because of this Ace of Swords, because they firmly believe with all of their heart. Look at the heart chakra flowing off of this fucking crown, this righteous crown right here. They firmly believe with all of their heart that that their version is how it played out, even though the universe is saying you're right. Remember what I said at the beginning of this video. I don't always like to be right. Sometimes it's costly. Okay? So you're going to have to, if you want a peaceful resolution here, you're going to have to do what this person is accusing you of doing here, even though you didn't do it here. You're going to have to do it here to get a peaceful resolution. Just fucking tell them what they want to hear. This Queen of Pentacles, it's the art of negotiating. It really is. It's sometimes, sometimes you got to give a little to get. That's kind of what's going on here. But yes, randomly at the bottom, Knight of Swords, somebody's coming. He's holding that sword right there. Somebody's coming to confront you with it. They're very upset. It didn't work out like you said. Well, sometimes things don't. There's always free will and stuff like that. You promised them something. I don't think you did. I don't think you made any promises. People don't listen. People hear what they want to hear. That's why you need to do it this way. That's why you confronting this person and saying, no, you're wrong, I didn't do that, is a waste of time, because they heard what they wanted to hear. And even in your explanation, they're still going to hear what they want to hear. So just do what they're accusing you of. That's all. Honest to God. I'm not even playing. Or just let it slide. That is the other possibility. You just, whatever. All right? But if you're going to worry about this, 9 swords, I knew that. If you're going to worry about this, then you're wasting your time. This is a false sword of Damocles. It's no big fucking deal. This is a waste of your time to spend one moment like that girl right there. Okay? First of all, that. And second of all, you're a Steve's Love Tarot viewer. I expect you wearing far less than that. But whatever. At the end of the day, it's a waste of time. All right. We're clarifying right now. 10 of Cups. What do you want to tell these people? Specifically what it is, I don't know. You would know. You'll know the moment this happens. Well, we'll see. All right, 10 of Cups. Final outcome for my Pisces people. I love it. It's so ironic. Everything I said in this video matters. Watch it again. I know I mentioned something about I don't like always being right. I called the ending at the very beginning. It's just the way the energy is swirling here. It really is. All right, let's go. All right, come on. I suppose Bat Out of Hell from that same album from Meatloaf works here too. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes, right? A little bit of that. That's kind of what they feel like happened. You were gone like a bat out of hell. What did I just tell you? No, not about bat out of hell. Well, what did I tell you? About this. The irony, right? To smooth things out, to make everybody happy. Do what they're accusing you of, right? This is crossed by justice. See what I'm saying? Sometimes Sometimes you just can't win. Honestly, if you want to keep everybody happy, then you're going to have to pie in the sky, say what people want to hear, right? It's like these two are hiring you to, just as an example, these two are hiring you to watch their kids. They're not going to tell you that the kids fight all the time and they tear things up and they blah, 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 you know, and they swear and they throw mud, right? They're going to tell you, oh, they're lovely behaved. Look at this picture we snapped, right? It's just like that, you know. I got a friend that manages an apartment building in Los Angeles. Every time somebody comes in with kids and wants an upper unit, it's always the same story. Oh, it's a quiet kid. They just sit in the corner and they don't do anything. I have never known a quiet child in an upper level apartment. I mean, I've lived in a few apartments in my life, and I have never. There's a ball bouncing, there's jumping, there's whatever. But when they move in, it's always the quiet. They say, oh, yeah, no, she doesn't make a noise, or he doesn't make a noise. Yeah. Day one, noise, right? As soon as that lease is signed, right here. Again, you're just going to have to placate this person and tell them what they want to hear. What do they want to hear? Well, I'll tell you what. The Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. They wanted to hear that they're right. That's what they want to hear. They want confirmation on this Ace of Swords. Right there. Bridging energy, Knight of Swords. Bridging this. All right? They're coming at you in this energy. You're giving it back to them in exactly the same energy. Like energy attracts like energy. They're coming to tell you they're right. You're telling them they're right. Done. I mean, seriously, you couldn't ask for a better bridging energy there. Because when I first picked up this deck, that was at the bottom, and I showed it to you. Here they come. They're probably going to reach out. Again, I can't predict free will. But again, the people that need to hear that aren't going to hear me say that. They're just going to hear the part where I say they're coming in, right? So, fine. People hear what they want to hear. Same thing here. That's what you need to realize about situations like this. Where someone blames you for making false promises, you just said what you needed to say to get what you wanted. People hear what they want to hear. They always do. That's why I never explain, never apologize. It's not worth it. You won't win most of the time. This person is coming at you because they want to be right. You are giving them the message back exactly as they're giving it to you. You're right. You're turning it right back on them. And then that keeps everybody nice and happy, right? Whatever it is, why are they doing it? Because it's affecting their life. Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Four of Pentacles. They can't, and why is this here, the Ten of Pentacles? This is their life, okay? They're just jammed up over it. Something about this month bringing this all back up. Somebody's jammed up over it. Somebody's having a lack of. It's a miser energy. Misers tend not to trust. They bury their money and they stuff it in a mattress. And if you get too close to the mattress, they point a shotgun at you. Hey, what you doing in that room? Right? This person is having a hard time trusting because of this. Even if you are the one who's right, letting them know that their instincts are correct does a good deed here. You, according to this energy, will be rewarded by the universe for just being the peacemaker here. And sometimes to be the peacemaker, you've just got to give somebody what they want. And what this person wants is to be right. That's all I can tell you. That's your reading. I'll see what else the universe wants to tell you. I'll do that. Why not? But I mean, there can't be too much more here. All right? If nothing else, this could be future influence for you. Or the things that I've said are good advice. They're coming from experience, okay? I have lived a thing or two. Energy readers have to. It's like actors. They have to put themselves in situations so they know how to behave. I have lived a thing or two. And I've experienced a lot of people and a lot of things. Even with this channel, I've experienced a whole litany of fucking things I never thought would happen in my life. So I take wisdom from all of that. I take the knowledge forward. This is something that happens to everybody at some point. And most people play it wrong. Most people play it completely wrong. They butt heads. No, I'm right. No, you're not. Yeah, this person firmly believes that they're right. Let them. All right. One card in the crossing card. What do we got? One card in the crossing card. Well, the crossing card's 8 wands. That's tarot gold, isn't it? And boy, for that person that's not listening to me and thinks I said communication was definitely going to happen, which I definitely did not say. But 8 of Wands, there it is right there. 9 of Cups. I think you'll get a laugh out of this. I think a lot of things that are going to happen, I think you'll get a laugh out of this because I told you about it. Right? If I hadn't told you, this is why my friends call me all fucking day. I feel like I run an incoming phone room. I swear to God, nobody emails anymore. What the fuck happened to email? When did email? It's either a text or a call. It depends how old they are. If they're over the age of 40, they call. If they're under the age of 40, it's always a text. I don't even remember what some of my younger friends' voice sounds like. Right? It's like if they're 30 or 28 or something like that, I have no idea. I heard the voice once. Okay? But no, at the end of the day here, I think there's a lot of things that happen in September that you get a chuckle out of. You just get a laugh out of. It's just this card can mean that. This energy can mean that. There's a lot of things that just play out. There's a lot of things coming at you. A lot of communications may come at you. There's a lot of things you may figure out as you move forward through the month. And I think this, you'll get a chuckle out of it because I told you. But I think because of that, even because of this, other things will give you a little bit of a chuckle. And I want you to have that approach this month because of this energy where you're reflecting here, okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I've done my best for you, okay? All right? Good luck. Have a good month.